Hi guys, Captain Off 2. We're gonna talk about the movie Venom, the 2018 movie. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Have fun time and enjoy. The beginning of that movie was basically Eddie Brock doing his reporter stuff and being one of the famous people around in the town, we could say. We could say this. I enjoyed the music. I give that one at least a 7. The story I will give, to be fair, I will give it a 5. Not good. Not super bad, but not good. So anyway, Eddie Brock is a famous reporter. He becomes very famous and yada yada. And then one day, an alien virus falls down from a space station where actually they made a reference to Jonah Jameson's son, actually, from Spider-Man. Pretty cool. But they also gave an interesting confirmation that Jonah Jameson's son is, I think, dead? I think. Anyway, spoiler warning. I should have said that before, but whatever. Anyway, so Jonah Jameson's son is dead, I think. I'm not sure. But no one stays truly dead in Marvel. Technically, no one stays truly dead in Marvel. Anyway, so we continue with Eddie Brock doing his good work of reporting, blah blah blah, and he has kind of an honest heart about what he's doing with the reporting stuff, and that's nice. I will say this. Tom Hardy is a good actor. He does good what he can get with. Sorry, my throat again. Perfect. He does good with what he has as an actor. Or the role, I suppose. As the role of Venom. But he does very good. He was funny. I enjoyed him. I must give a good positive thing about this movie is that I enjoyed the scenes between Eddie Brock and Venom when he meets and bonds with him. He's like, Eddie. And he's like, he does some crazy shit that was funny. That was like, he was eating a lobster. I'm just jumping around in the movie. He was eating a lobster, a living lobster, and he's like, yeah. He's eating it, and before that, his Venom compatriot saying, "That's dead. That's not meat." And it's actually nice that they actually gave a reference to the 80s comics of Venom, where Venom needed to eat human brains or chocolate. Though I wonder how his diabetes is gonna be. Not good. But I'm serious, he needs to go to diabetes therapy. Or at least sugar therapy. I don't know. One of them. Anyway, so Eddie Brock basically goes around and does his job. And then one day he decides, I'm gonna screw my girlfriend. And that's the thing. He's an honest guy, and I think like, seriously? You did that? That was okay, but it's nice that he moved along the plot, but he could have done it by another mean. He could have asked her, or he could have looked at the files quickly and maybe just not. Okay, what he could have done was basically take photos of the files and then never touch her fucking computer again. Good idea? Yeah. Maybe. But also, it's a bit... one negative thing I will give the movie for representing at least a good part, but also a negative part of representing Eddie Brock as the reporter, is that he should be the worst one compared to Spider-Man. Though Spider-Man was not in this movie, he should have been in this movie a bit, when I think about it now. But, what can you do? Wait! They fucking fooled me with the Marvel logo. Damn it, they fooled me. Anyway, for the most part I enjoyed the movie. Pretty good action. I really enjoyed the villain. At least the actor that did the villain, he was pretty menacing. I hated him. That's a good sign. Though, our main protagonist, Eddie Brock, basically goes around, does his job, and then he loses his girlfriend by the cheating thing. And his girlfriend before that even says, "Feed the cat once." And he's like not even feeding the cat. And I'm like, what the hell? You don't even have the decency to feed the cat? Nah, you win, you lose. But then after that he gets kicked by his reporting team after he does the reporting on the evil villain with the evil corporation that I forgot the name of. But it's basically a space corporation. And we also meet the villain. I forgot to mention him. So we're gonna do the villain. I forgot the damn name of the villain now, damn it. That's the problem. He's a good villain, but I forgot his name, so he's not a good villain, kinda. But anyway, the good or evil villain, in his mind, he was talking to some children like space and stuff. He gave some good morals, but in reality he's a piece of shit. So those morals don't even value in this case, even. But anyway, so we continue with that the villain basically, you know, he founds this alien, he founds this organism, that the space person that was Jonah Jameson's son died, and we also see in this movie that an hospital person carries him. I forgot to mention that. I'm just jumping around. But the hospital person carries Jonah Jameson's dead body. Hopefully he gets alive and he meets Spider-Man. Hopefully. I hope that. Because that would be an interesting... Sorry, it would be an interesting idea. Perfect. So, the symbiote. We have two symbiotes in this movie, I forgot to mention that. Whoops. So an evil... What should we call him? We call him Gray. Alright? Gray. Much easier. So the evil symbiote Gray takes over the hospital woman and travels half of the Californian River to find the body that would suit him, which would be the evil bad guy, corporation guy, that I forgot the name now, but we call him evil bad guy, corporation, with nice looking hair at least. I forgot his name, but you win, you lose. But anyway, he basically finds him finally, and he does some cool things. He at least kills some bad guys. Pretty cool way he kills them. And unfortunately, an unfortunate bystander killed. Or a couple more. And the more sad part is that the villain actually transferred from another body to another one and transferred into a child. I'm like, what the fuck happened to the child's mind? When I saw that scene, I was like thinking, what the fuck happened to the child? Where are his parents? They're fucking weird as shit. And then they're like, yeah, bond with him. And then the child like, we didn't even see. They didn't do this, did they? They deleted some scenes, did they? Oh, that's so bad. It's because then we don't have much context. Because it was a little blonde child, a little blonde girl, and she's like, her parents are fucking worried. And I wonder where she is now. Is she back home? Maybe she is, I hope. I don't know. But anyway, so basically Brock investigates. I forgot to mention that. But at least I mentioned the evil villain, so that's a plus. But anyway, so Brock goes and investigates the evil bad guy here anyway. So he basically gets shut down, he loses his job, and we basically go to the normal Brock, how he should be in the comics. That's a good one. And it went good. And I like definitely the scene, as I said before, with Venom, when the symbiote came and bonded with him. He's like, what the fuck is going on in my brain? And he's like, Eddie, I know everything. And he's like, stop getting in my head. And it makes sense, because he's really pissed. But in reality, everyone is like, what the fuck are you talking to? Who the fuck are you talking to? And that was a good performance. I will say this. Eddie Brock, he did a good performance in that regard. More of that, please. Secondly, it was a bit like, you know, one of the parts that I didn't like, but also liked, 50-50. We could say I didn't like it really much, but I also didn't really hate it, was when Venom and Eddie Brock were talking with each other, like, you know, doing the Venom contract from the comics, agreeing to be with each other. And then it cut off. Like, I would have wanted to see more development, like, inside of his mind? Some personal struggle more? Maybe. Though I like the scene where basically Venom... Actually, I really enjoyed Venom's character because he was like... Don't call me a goddamn parasite, I'm not a goddamn parasite, damn it. And I really like the scene when Eddie Brock was like eating very bad food and he ate a fucking rotten chicken. He ate a rotten chicken, my friend. And then he vomited. And the Venom was like, yay, it's good. I have feeded substance. It's like, seriously, you make this guy sick. He's not dead yet, but seriously, you don't want to kill him just yet, do you? The symbiote. And then the symbiote decides to be with Brock. And actually, this is the sad part of the movie, or not the sad part, but more of the sad part of the character. Spoiler warning, Venom becomes a full good hero. When the tagline of the trailers and the trailer footage said, no more heroes. And he became the opposite. What the hell? Okay, it was good that he became a bit of a good guy, but not now. Not in his beginning of his origins. Come on. Maybe when Spider-Man Homecoming 2 comes out, that would have made more sense. Wouldn't it? What do you think, my co-pilot? Anyway, what do you think?
I haven't seen Venom.
No, but you heard the tagline, didn't you?
Yes. I'm looking for memory for your computer now. So.
Alright, good.
Yes.
Anyway, so Eddie Brock tried to talk with his girlfriend, and I'm wondering why the fuck did the girlfriend not move to another state to just not be bothered with him? And she's like, yeah, you ruined my life, bye, hey-do, goodbye, take off the ring. Okay, the ring thing with his girlfriend was a good idea. That gave him at least a bit of a motivation. And secondly, we have another scientist that I forgot to mention. We should call her... yeah, we can call her Flecky or something. I don't remember her name, I'm sorry, but I don't remember her name right now. But she had 2 children and now she died. But I'm not going to tell you how she died, but she died. And our main villain basically tests a lot of hobos and a lot of innocent people and tests them as guinea pigs. And I'm like, you're breaking every fucking Geneva Convention you can make up. Pretty much. But it was nice. I can say one thing that was really good about the artistic side of this movie. I really liked the artistic side with the Venoms. With the symbiote and the alien squishy thing, like... Yeah, I'm doing it with my hand, but just think my hand is a Venom thing. So, basically, they use some other people as guinea pigs. And one thing that I really liked about the movie is that one of the side characters was not forgotten, at least. Which was one of the hobo people that sold papers. Yeah, she was called, we can call her Little Nice Jessie. Yeah, something. I don't remember the name right now, but... You can clearly not make me remember a name from a character in a movie that I watched from 2-3 weeks ago. It's physically impossible in my mind right now. Because I'm pretty tired. And also, I forgot. Yes. But if I remember their names, which I will find in the internet later, I will put it in the comment section. Alright? Good? Yes. But anyway, so the cute little Jessie basically gives her a comic for free because they're very good friends, and then she went missing in 24 hours later. And I was like, I already knew this, but I was still a bit worried about her. You know, I must just say one thing. I like some of these characters, like the hobo chick, for example, because she was at least more developed than the girlfriend, a bit. Guess why? Eddie always met her at this food store, always. So it was kind of nice. And we have also We have also a reference to the Mandarins. Pretty good. You get some cool Easter eggs in this movie. And even a funny joke. There were some funny jokes. And really cool action scenes where Venom was fighting... Spoiler warning. Venom was fighting a military guys. That was the best scene. But unfortunately, the dumbasses that made the trailer didn't think of, oh, maybe we shouldn't spoil half of the whole movie to an audience. What do you think? Is that a good choice? Not spoil the movie? Good. But anyway, so I really enjoyed the story. So basically the scientist girl from The Scientist basically says, no, this is unethical. And he's basically our evil main Indian guy from India, which I forgot the name of now. Damn it, he's a good actor. I know who he is, but I'm sorry if I forgot the name. But anyway, he basically threatens her with, oh, I'm gonna kill your children or something. And she's like, oh shit. And the Venom symbiote actually bonds. Okay, I really like the science part where the Venom symbiote bonds, because they choose which one they bond with, and they need to bond in the mouth or in the ear. But they go into the stomach and that's not gonna work. And then the Venom symbiotes kill a lot of people horribly, really horribly. Like some of them are dead corpses vomited out or something. And our main protagonist, Eddie Brock, goes there and basically, the good scientist mother technically takes him in to the lab, and he tries to save his hobo friend, or Jesse, as I said before, sorry. He's tried to save, sorry for any person that is a homeless person. I am seriously, I don't mean to offend anyone. I'm serious. But, Jessie, the character, we could call her, cute Jessie, or the little cute Jessie. He basically tries to save her, but she is unfortunately dead later on. And the evil bad guy, that's the part I hated him most. I like that I hated him, but I hated him because he was like, she is just disregarded garbage, bye! I'm happy that guy fucking got his comeuppance. You know why? Guess why? Because I enjoyed the hobo character. She was funny when she was on screen. Okay, the girlfriend was a bit funny too, but... seriously, they could have done more potential with the Venoms. A bit more, at least. Okay, I really like the action scene with the bikes, though. The bike chase. But it's like the directors were like, action scene, or do this. They didn't, look at me. Dude, how should we say how you should plan basically a movie structure? They basically did 3 action scenes in the whole movie and talk. Not the best idea, is it? For a guy called Venom? Pretty much. But anyway, I enjoyed the movie, kinda overall. Not the best, not the worst. It's certainly better than most movies were in my life. Anyway, so he basically tries to save the hobo chick, but she dies. And he gets absorbed with Venom. And that's the part what I said before in the review, where I talked about him eating chicken in a garbage can. Secondly, we have another character that's kind of a main character. So we have... this is the problem. We have Eddie, we have the girlfriend, and then we have the new ex. Or the new boyfriend. Which is conveniently a doctor. Isn't that a bit ironic? He's conveniently the thing he needs. Deus Ex Machina much? But anyway... so basically she dies, and then we discover that the good scientist's mother... the good scientist's mother, she gets killed as well. By... you know what's fucking horrible with the bad guy though? Which was one of the parts I think was really horrible. Though, to be fair, he was a really good bad guy. He made me pissed. That's a good one. What do you think? A bad guy should make you pissed. or not? Question mark. Hello, co-pilot.
Yes.
Yes, thank you. Anyway, so he killed her while she said the truth. She told the truth, everything. And he's like, yeah, goodbye. Activate little pet of death. And she's like, ah! And now her children are fucking with Automata. Not good. Sorry for swearing, but now their children are basically half orphans. Not good. Anyway, I enjoyed the movie for the most part. And it's a bit like 50-50. Didn't enjoy, did enjoy. So, basically after that, he basically bonds with the Venom symbiote. And I really like the transition with the effects. I can give... Okay. If I will give it effects on the Venom symbiote, I will give it... Yeah, I will give it a 9 on the effects, actually. Really good. The sad part is that the Venom symbiote doesn't have the Venom tattoo, which is the Spider-Man tattoo. Missed opportunity, missed opportunity. Anyway, enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed. So, he basically bonds with him, and you know what's interesting? The guy that did the Venom symbiote, the voice, it's the same guy that does the actor. It's the same actor. So basically the actor is talking to himself. But it's actually interesting. I really enjoyed the scenes where he's like saying, food now. He's like, no, we don't eat humans. Like, food now, damn it. I need to eat. And he basically ruins his girlfriend's second ex food meeting. He's like, hi, I need to give, here's the information. Now, take it before I get nuts. And he's like, what are you doing? He's like, I need to eat. And he literally jumps in to the, you know those things.
Yeah.
You know those? You know those creatures that they have in restaurants?
Lobsters.
Yeah, he jumps into the lobster tank and eating. While everyone's like, ah! Ah! And running like chickens. And then everyone is like, call cops. And the thing is, one of the restaurant owners like, call the cops now. And the doctor boyfriend like, yeah, I sent him to the hospital. And then they discover that the Venom symbiote is trying to ruin his fucking organs. Let me see, which organs was he ruining? He was ruining definitely the stomach organ. Sorry, I need to drink for a second. Ah, perfect. Anyway, he was ruining the stomach organ and the lungs. And hint hint. I'm just doing this, look at this. Look at my eyebrows, I'm doing this. Look. Hint hint. He was ruining his private part, I think.
That's not good.
No. And they sent him to the hospital with the same machine that you actually showed me on the YouTube page.
Oh, in the
That one. And the alien hated that sound. He was like, ah, get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out the sound out of my body! And he was screaming, please stop it, stop the machine! And he was like, I need to stop it. And the other guy next to the scientist guy, which is the boyfriend, we can call him the X with personality like a wooden cardboard cutout. Yeah, we call him wooden cardboard cutout Steve. Perfect?
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, stop it. And the other guy's like, shit, I'm not working to this hospital again. And of course, okay, one good thing I will say, or a lot of good things. I've said a lot of good things, not so much bad. But one bad thing I will say, and good thing, is we have a Chekhov gun situation. Chekhov's gun, something must be implemented to be used later. Which was actually that was really cute. That made me cry. That actually made me cry in the movie.
Who shot who?
No, it was a lady in the hospital that had a cute papillon terry doggy.
And what? He ate it?
No, the symbiote actually absorbed to get into it, and controlled it, escaping from its owner. And it was exactly like my dog, Zorro. It was exactly like my old dog, a Papillon Terrier mix. But unfortunately, luckily, I was like, I was really scared in the movie. And that was like during between the third act of the movie. I'm jumping around here. It's in the third act. So basically the Venom symbiote takes over him. And I'm thinking, don't fucking kill it. Don't fucking kill it. Because it reminded me of my doggy. My dead, old dog.
You should sue the movie for
Yeah.
damages to your brain and feelings.
No more feelings.
Yeah.
But it actually made sense because in the beginning of the movie, which I forgot to mention, damn it, again, when he actually went into the hospital one time to talk one of the patients that was screwed over by the evil Indian guy company that wanted to do space travel, yay!
Filthy Pacheets.
That's not me, that's my co-pilot, don't listen to him.
Hey, it's a bad guy. Oh my god,
It's a bad guy with, yes.
Pacheet bastard.
Shut up. Thank you.
Do they even know how to use a toilet?
Now you're going too far. Anyway, don't bother my co-pilot here, he is a bit nuts. Or he's a bit tired. Yeah. But anyway, so the bad guy basically wants to do space travel because the evil alien, which we called Grey, is like, yes, we will send more of my kind here and take over the planet. You know, the Venom symbiote has a planet. They have a planet, a giant big, you know what we should call it? Grey and black and purple and blue planet. Because all the symbiotes had different colors. One of them were even yellow. They were yellow, like vomit. Which most people maybe feel in this movie.
That's disgusting.
It looked yellow. But one thing I must commend this movie for in animation or artistic style for the symbiotes, slimy, or they look like, you know, those 3D slimy things that you like toys that you do like this. Bloop, bloop.
Yeah.
You know, slimy toys.
Yeah.
They look like those, but pretty nice. And it's interesting that they had different colors. They had blue, they had yellow, they had black, they had gray. And they maybe have red now. And they even had the director from Zombieland in this movie. So the mighty has fallen. So low the mighty has fallen. He was the bee's knees before. And now he's no more. He was no more, basically. But he did pretty good what he got. Think about it, he got at least a bit of money. Better than nothing, I suppose. And I really liked the action scenes, at least, when Venom was like trying to eat them. And another cool thing, at least after the last third act or something, the girlfriend decides to do something goddamn sensible. And the Venom symbiote goes with the, what should we say, my old dog Zorro's look, and looks for her, and actually bonds with her. Pretty nice. And actually Venom eats 2 people's heads in this movie. No, actually 3. And they have really cool weapon attacks and really cool weapons. But they did the bad thing with the Black Panther movie on the last act, which was looking like looks like a video game section of the game. You know the movie? The last part of the movie.
No.
It looked like a video game section. But I enjoyed the Black Panther movie, but I must admit that looked like CGI from a video game section, which was actually implemented in Marvel Future Fight. I'm serious, that was exactly implemented in Marvel Future Fight. So that was exactly the same as the video game Marvel Future Fights fighting scene when they were fighting each other, you know, T'Challa and the brother. But that movie had better character development than this movie, we could say. The characters I liked was the scientist mother, Jessie, the cute Jessie, yeah, you know, the hobo chick, yeah. The girlfriend, I give her at least a 3 for character. Venom and Brock, I give that one at least... Yeah, to be fair, I give it at least a 7. To not be a jerk.
At least.
Because the interaction between of him going dementia...
My hunger will not be satisfied.
No, but you know what I mean. He's talking with someone in his head.
Ah.
Looked very realistically speaking. And also I like the store woman that was from... I think she was... the store woman that was from China, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And she also talked about the Mandarins. And that's Marvel villains. You know, the Mandarin is a villain in Marvel, very famous.
Mm.
But it's interesting that they gave it a hint, so it's starting to connect to the main universe. Hopefully we see him, but please make a bit more development, and please make him a bit more bad in the next movie, please. A bit. I like the good hero thing too, but I also like that he would be a... You know, Venom is a conflicted character. He's a bad guy. He's a good guy. He's an anti-hero. He's 3 things sometimes, depending on how he feels. Maybe. Sorry, my throat. Depending on how he feels. But anyway, the female main protagonist, or we should just call it cardboard cutout with... No, you know what? We call her cute girlfriend that looks like a mop. That looks like a mop.
Who's the...
She had personality, but she didn't have much. The girlfriend that Eddie basically made that she lost her job. So the girlfriend gets bonded with the symbiote and gets badass for, sadly, only 5 seconds. Seriously! You have a female Venom in the movie! God! Instead of doing all of the talking, I like the relationship. They had a relationship, okay? I like that a bit. I did like it a bit, but... Seriously! We have a female Venom in this! And you have her only for, I don't know, 5, 6 seconds, 20 seconds, 10 seconds max? What the hell? She did pretty cool though. She ate a guy and she said, "Oh, literally ate it. I can feel his brain in my body now." Ooh. She literally ate that. But it's because Venom said, "Screw you, I'm eating him." Though to be fair, the guy that they ate was the asshole to try to chase Venom. Do you wanna come up with a name for this henchman? He's one of the henchmen in a bike. He's a badass henchman. Can you come up with a name? Because I don't remember. Please.
I have no idea.
He's a henchman that hates Eddie.
I haven't seen the movies, man.
Yeah, but we call him badass mustache guy. Yeah, badass mustache guy basically gets eaten. But it was funny. And to be fair, I really liked the chase scene with the motorcycle. I really liked the fight with the soldiers. That was really cool. And the boss fight was kind of good. At least it was good with the weapons and the fighting a bit. And I was a bit sad with Venom. A bit sad. Because I think we lost him in... spoiler warning. I think we lost him in the last part of the movie. But we didn't. That was nice. And one good thing that we got, at least from the movie, in my opinion, the good thing that I wanted to say before, was a Stan Lee cameo. Yay! But I think Stan Lee is like, what the hell have they done to you, man? What do you think? Stan Lee was a normal guy walking around with his little doggy. No! That was the little doggy! Oh! Now I know. It was the same dog that was in the hospital. Oh, that's so cute.
It's actually sad.
What? The dog is alive?
Yeah, he should have been dead.
You're a jackass. I'm gonna end you. But anyway...
Nice.
Yeah, we need to end it fast now. So we have time, yes. But anyway, I liked some moments. Wasted potential, You know what? I give it a overall, I will give it a 6. And just for the wasted potential with the female one, a 2. A 2. But in action, I will give it 9. In art of the symbiotes, I will give it, as I said before, what was it? 8? No, 7. I will give it a 7 in art. Also, artistically speaking, with the symbiotes bonding, that was good. You know what I mean? Story, I will give it a 3. I changed my mind. You can listen in the beginning if you want. Alright? And if I looked around in my head, it was because I talked with my assistant, and I shouldn't do that. I should do more professionally, which is basically watching at the screen.
Yes.
But sometimes
You're not a professional. Right?
I am. Anyway, so I like the movie, and we get a reference to spoiler warning. We get a reference to Cletus Cassidy, played by the zombie killer lover, the zombie loving killer with the cowboy hat. You know the one that was in Zombieland?
Yeah.
The guy with the mustache? The badass one?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he is playing Cassidy. Good casting choice. Just for that one, I will change at least the little ending credit bonus to 5. What do you think? A 5? Good? Just because they have the zombie guy killer.
Yeah, I think yeah.
I will change it to 5. Not the story, just the little... what is it? Vad heter det när det kommer efter bio? After movies.
What do you mean?
After ending credit scene.
Yeah.
A little... The Easter egg credit scene. I will give that one a 5 at least. So what will my score be overall?
Full score.
No, what would my score be in this calculation? I gave the story 3. Artistic, I gave... Action, I gave a 9. So we have a 3, 9, and then actions, I gave it a... What was it, a 6 or... you heard it in the video anyway. So we see you next time. Ad Wiedersehen. Goodbye. Captain Malford signing out. And if I don't remember their names, I will put it in the link below. On the comment section. Or on the description. Because I don't even bother with the names right now. Because it's very late.
Yes.
Good night. Ad Wiedersehen.
And don't